Hello YouTube. Alright, we're gonna get this new game started. As you see, we're trying something different today. We are going to try to play with Woody, who I don't know if y'all are familiar with or not, but he turns into a werebeaver. So he starts off with his trusty axe and seal. And the more trees you cut down with him, werebeaver, he has the possibility of turning into the werebeaver. So that's going to change up the gameplay a little. So let's get started. We're also going to be having occasional commentary by Littlepenguin. I felt that she's funny, so she should probably a lot more funnier than I am. So she'll probably be the one talking the most. Yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm already getting attacked by bees. That's a wonderful way to start out.
Get away from the bee.
Well,
there's grass everywhere. Get away from the bee. I hope you get stuck somewhere.
This is a determined bee. Normally they don't chase you this long. I need to go back there because there's a touchstone back there.
Is it worth your life?
Well, if it was worth my life, the touchstone would help me revive, so then it wouldn't matter. Alright, it looks like we started in autumn. No, we started in spring. So, we're gonna have a hard game. Hey Logan McNamara, how you doing? So we're gonna get ourselves a good amount of wood here.
Werebeaver!
I actually, seeing as I don't have any food yet, I don't want to go werebeaver yet. Never mind.
I knew it.
It did it without me.
Well, at least now you don't have to worry about chopping down trees. You got that. So much wood.
Yes, I have very much enjoyed my birthday. Thank you for asking.
Get the pretty trees on the other side of the road.
So, we're going all werebeaver. This was not on purpose, because I actually wanted to wait for this to activate. But while we have it, yeah, while it's happening, we're gonna go ahead and, yeah. I thought we said these trees are the ones you don't want to use.
Here's the trees you said you didn't.
Well, because they get angry.
Yes, but I think you should. But they don't get angry if you're just sitting there. Like, you have to cut them down for them to get angry. And the point in the ring is for the shade, for the summertime, so you don't die.
But you need to be able to cut them down.
But that's fine. You can cut down trees anywhere. You don't have to cut them down around your camp.
Alright. So, I think we've got a good amount of wood. At least laying on the ground. I keep accidentally eating the stuff that I dig up. Yeah, he can cut rocks. He can cut everything. And he takes down, bosses great. And he uproots the tree. So, it's a mixture of something good and bad. Because oh, we got some gold and a pickaxe up there. So we need to remember where all this stuff is. The biggest problem with the werebeaver is, you know, you lose control. You're going out and about. You get away from your initial starting location. It's difficult to get back. As soon as I get done, I'm going to be super hungry. So it can be hard to regain those stats. But we're going to try and see what we can do with that. Now, luckily, we're starting in, I say luckily, we're starting in early spring. So I didn't think about this, but we're going to need ice. So there's some ice. Alright, I need to eat some wood so I can maintain this transformation. Alright. Well, I don't want to turn back at night. And
you're going to try and stay like this for an entire day.
Yeah. I also need to make sure that I take full advantage of it, because if it's going to happen, then I at least need to, you know, make sure I get enough
of everything.
Yeah, resources out of it. Now, this is the kind of things that you want to see. So, the tall bird, because that's free meat. And again, since I'm invincible, like, it would be foolish not to go around killing anything I can kill. So, I mean, you would think that, getting turned into the werebeaver would be a huge disadvantage. But if you do it right, you can actually make it work for you. Now, I can't see my map when I'm inside the werebeaver form. So, that's why it's so hard to find your original starting point. Because you become this werebeaver and you just start going crazy and eating stuff and destroying things, and then before you know it, you're too far away and you can't get back.
Glowy bugs!
Fireflies.
Did you just try and eat the glowy bugs? You can't eat the carrot.
So I think my starting point. Well, see, I'm also not affected by the rain, so I think my starting point was someplace around here.
I don't know. You can find that bee.
This seems about right.
Oh.
Oh, we have beehive.
Okay. You're dead.
I'm not dead. My werebeaver, Now you notice that now my werebeaver is up. My sanity is extremely low.
You're crazy.
My hunger's low, and I'm being chased by bees. But now we're gonna go and we're gonna collect all of these resources that I've made for myself. And
honey should.
yeah,
Now that hive's not there, they shouldn't go back to it, right? So you should be able to run back over there.
Correct.
That one bee and get that honey, and that honey should fill you up, and you should be, for the most part, good. I mean, you still need flowers and a parasol or a bumper shoot.
Bumper shoot? What's a bumper shoot?
Umbrella.
So, still do this game. The biggest thing I'm gonna need is flowers. Oh, and I'm freezing now too.
So build a fire.
I found some fire. I found some flowers. Well, I found a flower.
Here's another one.
Alright.
Another one. Berries all over the place.
So a few more flowers and I can make me a parasol. And the parasol will help with my sanity. Okay, I still need more sticks and grass to make a parasol. And these bees are still around. They're still angry. Now that they have no hive, they're just angry bees that are out and about. I need to find some more sticks so I can make a fire and a parasol. Let's check our map real quick. It looks like everything I need is actually back this way. Alright, so I'm officially freezing. Alright. So let's take this opportunity to,
You're not freezing.
well, I was freezing.
But now you're going crazy.
Let's take this opportunity to...
What is that?
I'm so crazy that I'm starting to see things. And if I don't fix that crazy in a few, then I'm gonna start hallucinating. Then my hallucinations are gonna start attacking me. Alright, so first let's get some organization here so I can at least see what I have and what I don't have. I don't know about y'all, but when I play, all my stuff's got to be in order. Otherwise, I'm just completely and totally lost with what I want to do. This'll do for now. It's not the way I like it to be, but it's close. Let's plant this sapling. Alright, so yeah, I'm going pretty crazy. So let's try to build a parasol. Now that'll help with the insanity. Now it won't help too much because it's nighttime, but once it's daytime, at least I'll be plus insanity gain. And then we'll start working on exploring some more. Well, first we'll go and pick up any materials or resources that we left up here, and then we'll come back and start making our way to the right. We've gotten some advanced materials, things that you normally wouldn't have until much later in the game.
Like what?
We got some cut stone. We already got some stuff to build, to plant, that you would normally need a shovel, so I can plant grass, I can plant sticks, just a little bit of it. Because the werebeaver, when he picks up materials, he doesn't just pick up the materials. He also uproots them. All right, so our food's back up. We're working on our health. Once we get our sanity up, we can eat these blue mushrooms, and the blue mushrooms will. Hold on a second, YouTube. Hold it. It is. Okay, YouTube, sorry about that. I had a phone call. I know gameplay with no commentary isn't exactly exciting. Hopefully that's not going to happen again. So we're still here, and we're just trying to see what we can accomplish. Realistically, at this point, we're trying to find some beefalo. Thanks to the werebeaver, we've gotten a good bit of resources here. Still not as much grass and sticks as I would like, but definitely a large variety of things. So now it's about finding beefalo so we can set up our home base. Once we establish a home base, it'll be simpler to do something with all these resources that we have. I've also gotten lucky and spawned a good world. I found a miner's hat. I had to leave it behind, unfortunately, but I found a miner's hat. I found a sleep dart, which that will come in handy, much handy later on. In my previous game, I had a run-in with some walruses, and their ranged attacks just absolutely annihilated me, and it cost me one of my lives. So knowing that I have not just a range attack at my disposal, but a range attack that'll put them to sleep, has got me really excited. So it looks like
It's a washing machine.
we didn't get too incredibly lucky. Doesn't look like there's any beefalo on this biome. Hopefully there's a good amount of flowers on this zone. At this point, my sanity's the thing that's making me the worst, the most concerned.
Wait, is he the one that's scared of the dark?
No, he's the one. His only issue is the werebeaver.
Werebeaver.
I also need to go get Lucille. I wish that my sanity wasn't so low and I had more time, because here's equivalent track, but I don't have the time to go chase after it. Alright, now that we've found some flowers. Hi Carly, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Hopefully we don't bore you too much.
Werebeaver! Sorry. I really wanted to turn back into a werebeaver. I feel like you got so much more accomplished as a werebeaver than you could accomplish as regular guy.
Well, technically you don't get anything accomplished as the werebeaver, because you essentially lose control.
That's fine, but look at all the stuff. You got stuff to plant already. Like, you're already starting to get your stuff set for summer. Remember, summer's still a big worry because you can fry up like an egg.
Well,
It's like Georgia summer. It's horrible.
yeah, but now I'm just in this mode where, I mean, luckily I have plenty of wood. He won't at all. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Don't Starve. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know Reign of Giants has been out for a while, but I was still playing on vanilla. I've got 187 days on vanilla. It was about time I started messing with Reign of Giants. It has just been absolute kicking my ass. But I'm getting there. I hate starting in the spring. But unfortunately, that's where we ended up starting up at. So we'll see. Right now, we're looking for some beefalo. Do you play Don't Starve yourself, Carly? Now, I know there's a delay, so it'll be a while before you answer that, but I figured I'd ask. Oh, it is a lot of fun. Whenever you get a chance, you definitely need to get it, especially before the next expansion. So they're releasing Don't Starve Together. So I'm really excited about that, and looking for people to play with. And those games are going to be broadcasted and streamed as well.
How do you get a shovel?
You build a shovel.
What do you need to build a shovel?
I technically have the stuff to build a shovel, but I need a science machine first.
Okay, where do you find a science machine?
You build a science machine.
Oh my god! How do you build a science machine without a science machine?
Oh, no. You asked something else. No, I can build a science machine once I go pick up my gold.
No, that's what I'm saying. How can you build a science machine? A science machine seems like it would be so much more complicated to build than a shovel. So how come you have to build a science machine to build a shovel?
It does cost, but I'm playing for my PS4. I do have it on PC, but my PC's down right now. I don't know what it costs on Steam. It's been a while since I got it. On PS4, I want to say it's like $10. There's another equivalent track but right now I don't have the time or the means really to chase it down. I really need to find some beefalo. Now this looks like the end biome, and it is. So even though this is not fully explored, we're going to go ahead and turn around, because as I've stated multiple times, at this point our main concern is finding beefalo. And even though it's an end biome, I know that there's no beefalo there.
California. They call it earlier. Huh? Ignore it. I really wish that was my ringtone, because I always want to hear the song all the way. Gold!
Yeah, now that I have some empty slots open, I'm gonna pick up there's that sleep dart I need to pick up. Yeah, the PS4 is pretty nice. Now the Steam account's free, so I don't know if you were aware. So that's something you may want to look at. It may be free on Steam. I know there's a lot of games that are free on Steam. So if the account itself is free, and then the game's free, then you can go ahead and start Don't Starving it up.
Don't starve it up.
Okay, so now that I went back and picked up some of the stuff that let's look at our map. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be some beefalo down there. We need to remember to come back for this nitrate. Nitrate's something that's really interesting because in the vanilla game, it's just about useless. So you end up leaving it everywhere. Yeah, let me know what happens. But yeah, the nitrate's just about useless, so you end up leaving it on the ground everywhere you go. And then they busted out with on this expansion. Now during the summer, you can overheat, which is a pain in the ass. But you need nitrate to make an endothermic fire. Let me grab my Lucille.
And now that's a fire that doesn't make you hot, right?
Yeah, the endothermic makes you colder instead of hot.
Okay. I feel like you're gonna walk right through these. Why don't you grab some honey?
I don't have any space. Now, the good thing about honey is it lasts forever. So, that honey will be there for a good amount of time.
Okay.
More resources laying on the ground that I can use later on. But we're really hoping to see some manure.
I don't think there's any below.
Oh, a Dapper Vest. That'll come in handy. I really need to find a base. I have spawned into a world that has a lot of resources just laying on the ground. And without making a science machine, I can't make a backpack. Either a science machine or if I found Chester. That would greatly help.
It's gonna be dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna use a torch. Alright. So that was almost bad things. Now, I have a large opinion about the use of torch. Oh, we found another touchstone. That'll definitely come in handy. Thank you. So, torches, I don't like walking around in the dark. I don't like not being able to see a large amount of area, but you really can't undermine how valuable it is to be able to cover more ground. Now see, we have a hanging pig head here, which means this is either a pig village or it's a swamp. If it's a swamp, then this is definitely someplace I don't want to be, and it's a swamp, because there are tentacles. So this is exactly why I don't want to be walking around in the dark, because you end up accidentally walking.
Yeah, you're dying.
I am dead.
Oh, good job.
Now, see, look, we found this touchstone, but that's already a death, all because I decided to use a torch, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, my character wouldn't make another torch. And look,
Beefalo!
and here are the beefalo. See, if I would have... Oh, and that's
You were
how
right
convenient.
next to them. I wonder if one of them is what killed you.
No, what killed me is the nighttime monster.
Really? The boogeyman?
Alright,
Okay, so
so...
now that you found the beefalo, you're close.
Alright, so now we have... This is a really interesting, because so normally what I would do in a full game is I would find some turf like this, and I would pitchfork it up and bring it to wherever my base is.
Just make this your base.
Now, I could make my base here, but the problem with that is I'm so close to the beefalo. Now, if I find a beefalo hat, then that wouldn't be an issue, because I could just...
Spiders. I feel like...
So, we're gonna... What I plan to do eventually is encase these beefalo in... Alright, so we're gonna do something dumb. We're gonna make this our base. It's a semi-centralized location. I would like it to be a little closer to a pig village, but there was a golden road, so that means the pig village isn't too far. So we're gonna go ahead and set up here. So we got our science machine, and let's go ahead and start getting set up to have an actual base. Luckily, we have plenty of wood. Now, the only thing we don't have plenty of is rope, but we're surrounded by a good amount of grass, so we can work on that a little later. Alright. Now what this also gives us is an easy supply of marble here in a few, which will be great.
Supply of what?
Marble.
Say that one more time.
Marble.
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 It sounds like you're saying marble.
No, marble.
Like, okay.
Alright, what are we missing for our alchemy machine? The stone that we just used. Well, we want to make some stone anyways, so we can make sure to be able to make it later on in case we need it. Oh, the electrical doodads that are on the floor. Alright, so we do a spear. And we're going to go ahead and do a log suit. So we got some protection going on. Move these rocks over here, pick up these electrical doodads, and go ahead. Thank God we have a lightning rod, because being struck by lightning right now would not be a good thing. So here we are, day 6, and we've already made an alchemy machine.
You need to make an umbrella. Your brain's going down and your water's going up.
So I do need an umbrella. Unfortunately, I don't have the stuff I need to make an umbrella or a parasol.
And it's freezing.
So I am getting cold, and my sanity is going down. Oh, that's excellent. Do you know if Don't Starve is free yet? Alright, so we're gonna hope that I have enough resources here to make it through the night. We're gonna see. My sanity is not very well. Now my health is back up. That did cost me some sanity, but okay. I have some food.
I think when I play Don't Starve, I'm gonna feed myself like I feed real me. All the time. All day.
Hey, Logan, it says you're still watching. When Don't Starve Together comes out, are you planning on getting the game so you can play it with me? Alright.
Yeah, Logan, are you gonna play?
Let's arrange this stuff.
Will it just be 2 players, or can you play with groups of people?
That I'm unsure about. I think like a 4-person Don't Start would be really awesome.
Yeah. But they would have to beef up the bad things so much. Because with 4 people getting all the things that you need to survive.
Yeah. They've actually already said that they're going to increase the difficulty to accommodate multiple people playing. So, alright, we're coming close.
The boogeyman!
We're coming close to the end of this part 1. I want to try to keep the videos. I wanted to try to keep it at 30 minutes, but 45 minutes will probably do. Okay. Yeah, I remember you got it when you still lived with us. Okay. So yeah, at 45 minutes we're gonna stop. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and say what?
Nothing. Continue.
We're gonna go ahead and load up part 2 now.
Woo!
So and then what I'll eventually do together. Yeah. Sorry it took me a second to answer that, but like the chat did this weird thing where it split up to get together. So it says to get and then her on the other line. So it took me a second to figure out what you were talking about. But yeah, don't start together. So we're going to stop this broadcast. We're going to end day 1 at the beginning of day 7. So far, I would say we're thriving fairly well. Only been the werebeaver once.
Yeah, but you're starting to go crazy.
Well, we'll see what will happen with that for day 2. Unfortunately, we have 1 death under our belt, but hopefully part 2 will go much better. We'll catch y'all later, YouTube.